Hey, good afternoon. Well, good morning, actually. How is everybody today? I don't usually stream this early, so I'm all mixed up with my times. But it's a snow day where I live here, stuck at home, with nothing else to do, so I figured we would do some daytime streaming of Wizardry. Hello, Danny. Good morning. Jeff says Wizardry, woo. That's right. You don't see a whole lot of it anymore. Big resurgence with the Proving Grounds remaster that came out a couple months ago. That's always cool. I hope more people are getting into the series. I've been a lifelong Wizardry fan myself, and it's always fun to introduce it to newer people. So we're going to be playing Wizardry 6, Bane of the Cosmic Forge. This is probably the 15th or 16th installment of the stream so far. So hang tight while I get a few things put together here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're staying warm today. I'm not challenging the inches upon inches of snow that are out there. Much to my employer's chagrin, I'm sure. I hope everybody's warm and safe where all of you are at today. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's get this stuff up on the screen. There we go. So as usual, right above my head is going to be the auto map, while the main game will be over here. Where are we? Right there. Right there. Everything's backwards on the camera. All right, so when we left yesterday, we had basically completed the mines, spent a little time going around the mountain, and actually made our way into the beginning of a whole new area, the pyramid. But we backtracked a bit because I knew there's still some other things to find. For example, we got that clue about the wizard cave, or that clue in the wizard cave about the room in the castle. So we went back and picked up some treasure from the wizard's old room. We found a gem that we put into the skull at the skull door, but there's still one eye hole that's empty, so we can't get through that door just yet. Um, and then there's the whole treasure that's supposed to be buried on the mountain. We've been all around the mountain, with the exception of a couple of sides, and we've not found it. And I seem to remember a drawbridge from when we first made our way to the mountain, and I kind of want to go back and see what's going on with that. So I think before we proceed into the pyramid, we're going to try to tie up any loose ends in the mountain area. So let's go ahead and jump right into where we saved the game last night. And that was right in front of the skull door. And as you can see, a glowing gem rests in one eye socket, the other is empty. So there's no getting into this door just yet. Well, we've been in here. This was the room with the switches and the pits, and I'm pretty sure we're done here. Oops. This was the room, the wizard's lair, where we fought the demonic Hellcat and found a treasure chest in every alcove here. So let's go ahead and let's get our spells up and running. Let's do a quick rest before we do that. Rest everybody up. Let's see. Kyler needs some healing. Setup probably needs some healing. So we're going to use Trevi to cast the spell, since during encounters he's always, someone who's engaged in combat. So we'll burn his spell points first. There we go. That's good. Let's rest again. Maybe one more spell. One more healing spell for Lulu here. Come on. There we go. Alright, now let's cast our utility spells. Armor Plate, level 4. It's down here. Enchanted Blade at level 4. And then Danny's got a couple spells too. Direction. And my personal favorite, Detect Secret. which has helped us out considerably here lately. In fact, speak of the devil, it's going off. Well, let's see. I don't see a button, but there is a candle. Wow, okay, we missed this last night. I'll check this side. No, there's nothing on this side because I can see it on the map. Let's see what's in here. Stepping into the closet, you notice a crooked staff in the corner. Obviously forgotten or overlooked. A staff of moons. Stave of moons. Let's give that to Danny. Oh, we have an encounter too. A slime. So... let's cast Bless. I don't know if this is going to be an ordinary slime. I'm not sure if this was a random encounter or if this is a planned encounter. So we're just going to see how this first round of combat goes. So, nothing special. Nothing special. Okay. Now, Detect Secret's still going off. And that's because there's a switch right here. A bunch of hidden rooms here. Wow, another treasure alcove. Fantastic. A table full of potions, bottles, and other assorted chemicals sit quietly, waiting for a master who shall not be returning. Okay, well, let's handle this first. Inspect Lulu. E and an S, maybe. E for sure. That's not a whole lot to go on. So I think we're going to knock this chest. Use a magic spell to open it. The chest did not open. Okay. Can I try again? A B and a K. A B for sure, a K maybe. Nothing with a K, really. Ooh, let's roll the dice and try it. Ray of Enfeeblement. Weaken, weaken, weaken. Okay, we can get through this. Book of Silence, Ruby Talisman, Resurrection Scroll, Bottle Rockets. Fantastic. Ruby Talisman. That gets my attention. Oh, everybody's getting full up here. Alright, so let's take a look at some of this stuff. Actually, let me back up a second. Do we have a silent spell? I don't think so. Nor can I remember whether it's a priest spell or a mage spell. Let's take a look and see. Alright, so let's do some things here. I'm going to get rid of this I don't want to get rid of any of that. Let's see. Let's do some trading. There we go. And let's remove the Ruby Talisman from the swag bag. Let's check it out. Usable by everybody but a priest and a bard. -1 armor class. Okay, let's swag that for now. Let's remove this staff. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so let's rest through this enfeeblement. Of course, all of our buffs are going to drop when we do that. This is going to take several rests, probably. There we go. Let's go ahead and restore those. And then we'll see what's going on with this table over here. I'm not too worried about direction right now. Trevi detects something unusual. Let's save. And let's search. A few of the jars appear to be intact and well sealed, and possess contents which have not deteriorated or turned into hard lumps of blackened goop. An odd little wooden stick is also lying on the table, and you notice that one end of it has been painted red. A stick with a red tip, and I have the option to strike the stick. Sounds like a match, doesn't it? I have no idea what the correct mixture is here. We're going to leave for the time being. I'm going to search through my going to look through my items here and see if there's a clue, maybe in the Wizard's Journal, Wizard Record. Let's see. No, not really. Do we have anything else that might contain the information? Let's see. Oops. I don't see anything here. We could really cheese it, and we can save and reload and see what happens. So I've saved the game once. Let's do it again. And I feel like somewhere there's an item that'll tell us what order to mix this in, perhaps. I could be wrong about that. Let's see. Kablam. Well, did I seriously just get lucky and blow a hole in the wall? Surely not. Alright, for the sake of science, I'm going to reload that and see if I can get the same result. I'm going to use a different combination this time. It seems a bit odd, doesn't it? One more time. Okay, I've got to know. There's got to be a reason for so many options. I'm going to turn to the hint guide to satisfy my own curiosity and find out what all that is about. Just because if any mixture will open this shortcut, which is a great shortcut, by the way, because I remember what's on the other side of those stairs. Let's just see. Okay, so yeah, sure enough. Mix the ingredients any way you want. There's no wrong way to do it. Okay. Well, it's interesting. So let's save. Just a red herring there, I guess. Alright, so let's do some real healing here. Some real magical healing. And then we found this also in this room, a spire key. A key to the castle spires, which there's supposed to be some test subjects locked into. Zombies or something of the like. So I want to find that as well. Alright, one final cure for Claire here. That'll do it. And yes, and that's what I thought. This takes us to a point in the mines that was previously that's a shortcut to the northern part of the mines. That's good to know. Okay, so this wizard's lair had quite a number of secrets in it. There was a gate that we couldn't access before. This here. Maybe this... I feel like this is going to be the spire passage. Maybe? I forget who's holding the spire key. Is it Lulu? Somebody's got it. All right now, who's got it? Okay now. You're kidding, right? Let's see. I know this key is in somebody's possession. Surely I just overlooked it. Did I not find a spire key last night? I know I did. There it is, right there. But that is not the right key. Okay. So, I'm thinking of how to get to the castle spires. Could it be the towers here? I don't think so. I don't recall right offhand. We'll take a look and see. Climbing. What was in here? Is this it? This could be it, right? Now, who had that key? Was it Lulu? No. These are still unlocked. These are still locked. I feel like maybe here or here. I can't recall. We'll take the long way around. It's weird to be back in the castle after all this time. Oh, this... Why are all these locked? Did I just never unlock some of these gates? Very curious. Now, I've been on the other side of this. I know that. Very strange. Alright, so. Yeah, there's nothing in here. But I seriously do not recall those being locked before. Look here, I've not been here. Let's go check that out. Could this be it? This is it. Okay. We don't know what lies on the other side. So let's put our spells up. One more spell. Alright, let's proceed. So if you remember what we read in the Wizard's record, there is supposed to be a young lady, an undead young lady, trapped at the top of the spire. And then there was another test subject too, which made me think there was two spires. The door is solid black and looks quite heavy. Bolted to the center of its face is a black iron spade. Well, we do have a spade key. We've had it for quite a while. Glad to finally get that out of my inventory. The room is barren and quiet, looking quite undisturbed for over a century. As you cast a gaze about the chamber, you notice an eerie glow beginning to congeal within its center, taking the shape of a human figure. Soon you can discern a face, old and withered, and now it begins to speak. Hello, hello, is that you, Annie? I can't see, Annie. Can you hear me, Annie? Annie, why do you not speak to me? Don't you remember me? Annie, do you remember who I am? I do not know who I am. I was a holy man, a pious and revered man. Sweet Annie, you were lost. Wow, it's going so fast. Our daughter. We must hide our little girl. They will come and take her away. She is the devil. She was conceived from sin. From sin, she is damned. Sweet Annie, the king has found us. The king has taken our daughter. He will protect her. Such a long time ago. I'm lost, but I have the horn. I remember the cold around my neck, the light. I'm being pulled back. Something is keeping me. The hand. It's going so fast. Holding the horn. Is it time? Is it time, sweet Annie? Is it time for the horn? I'll blow the horn at last. Spectre holds up a dark horn and blows. The light is coming back. Goodbye, Annie. I'm stepping into the light. The ghost vanishes and the dark horn falls to the ground with a clatter. We now have the Horn of Souls. Yeah, that's right. So this was the Reverend that was also mentioned in the Wizard's record. We have another door here. Nothing here. Detect secret is not going off. Okay, we have a Horn of Souls. I don't know if this is an instrument that can be played by a bard. Let's see. I'm curious. No, this is something else. Because it's usable by all. Key item, probably. That was an interesting encounter. Let's go up this other side and see if there's something to see here. We've been here before. The door is solid black and looks to be quite heavy. Iron spade. I've unlocked this already. Inside of the castle spire, the contents of a bed. Oh, so we've been here. That's right. We've been here and we've already slain this woman. Okay. So that was both of the spires. All right. And no way to get in there just yet. All right, so now I want to proceed back to the mountain. And the reason I want to go there is to look for the treasure that we know is hidden there. We learned this back in the early parts of the game with the captain's room and all of that. So here is a section of the mountain that is least explored. But there's also something here, a drawbridge or something, and I really want to get back to that too. So let's see how we can make that happen before we proceed into a new part of the game. We'll try to just push through this fight real quick and get on to our exploration. I like the way that the shortcuts are opening up as we continue to explore. It makes, going back and forth like this a little bit more accessible. You know what? I think we'll just partake of that roasted corn right now. Get some hit points up. One more. Okay. Back into the mines. So what I want to try to do is get, I think is it this one? Let me go back and look. So it would be 1, 2, 3 down. Yeah, 3 down from where I'm at. So 1, 2, 3. This one. So let's chart a path. Alright, I see where to go. Maybe. assuming I'm correct in my logic. Yeah, here we go. So maybe this is not the drawbridge. Yeah, it is. Drawbridge, control panel, press to open. Okay. I thought there was a toll troll or something here. The control panel door has rusted and won't come open. So maybe the toll troll was in a different spot. Has rusted and will not open. So something, I've got a theory. Right or wrong, we'll see. We've been carrying around this mystery oil that we bought from Queequeg a long time ago. Inside the control panel are 6 tiny buttons, each with a tiny label. Some instructions engraved on its face are as follows. So the oil for the rust. Caution, safety detachment required prior to Incahate Winder Advance. I don't even know if I said that right. Winder Advancement. Do not activate coil wrap until a wait of 5 seconds post-pump nascency over safety interdigitation. Truss ascension may follow, but under no circumstances should fall extrinsic to pump. Good Lord. Final winder engagement induction for drawbridge facilitation. It's good to know that the engineers responsible for the bridge wanted its operation to be accessible by anyone, and thus took the time to create such specific instructions in that unique way only real engineers can do. Alright, so let's read that again. And try to decipher this, shall we? We'll see if we can figure this out without cheating. Safety detachment required prior to winder advancement. So detach, winder advancement. Do not activate coil wrap until a wait of 5 seconds. Wait 5. Coil. Post pump. A wait of 5 seconds after pump. So wait 5 after pump. Over safety. Truss ascension may follow. But in no circumstances should fall extrinsic to pump and winder immunity. Final winder. Alright, so I don't know if I've got this figured out or not. But we're going to try. We're going to exit. We're going to save. I'm going to try this again. Alright, so first I have detach, toggle safety. Winder. Pump. I don't have an option to wait. Coil. Truss. Winder. Nothing. Alright, so let's try. Let's try this. Let's skip the first winder. Translux the pump. Auto coil wrap. Truss. No. Safety detachment required prior to winder advancement. Safety detachment prior to winder. Alright, so do not activate a coil wrap until a wait of 5 seconds post pump over safety. Alright. Not having much luck deciphering this. I'm going to try one more combination here. The answer's in this gobbledygook. So, I'm going to do pump, coil, winder, safety, truss, winder. Alright, let's read it again, because I'm getting nowhere fast. Seeing who's in the chat. If anybody watching has any suggestions, I'm open to them. Alright. Safety detachment required prior to winder advancement. So maybe the safety comes before the last winder. Alright. Safety, winder. Let's try this. Safety, winder, pump, coil, truss, winder maybe? Alright, so what do we write down? Safety, winder, pump, coil, truss, winder. No dice. Alright, so after noodling with this for a minute, let's see what the actual solution is. I'm obviously not willing to sit here and spend enough time trying to figure it out. And I'm curious what the correct answer might be. Okay, so here's the answer. Let's see how right I was. Press the safety first. I had that right. Pump and coil, which we did last time. I see. So the answer is safety, pump, coil wrap, truss, safety, and winder. That last time we went through, I did safety, pump, coil, truss, winder. I didn't do another safety before. So I was close. I was close. These are the silly things that these old games had in them. Safety, pump, coil wrap, truss, safety, and winder. And that is indeed the correct combination. Fun stuff. Let's save. Let's see what's in this new part of the mountain path. Let's explore this angle. Nothing here. This is taking us to the base of the mountain. Is there another climb up here? Ooh, wow, looky here. We are like right in the middle of the map. I'm glad we came back to the mountain. Oh yeah, check this out. Alright, you know what I don't have? Detect secret turned on. Let's go ahead and get our spells going. One more spell, that'll be Enchanted Blade. Okay. So Detect Secret's not firing off here, so. Small foothold to face the mountain which may be climbed. Alright, we've not climbed the mountain from this angle. We're going to remain here where it is safe. Remain here where it is safe. Another angle to climb. Here where it is safe. I don't know if we've climbed. So last time we found the Griffin twins, or whatever they're called. I slipped and fell. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Thank you. We found those twins when we climbed the other side of the mountain. And the Lord of the Rock. Alright, so let's do some healing. And we will try to climb yet again. Oh, a mountain giant has appeared. We can handle this guy. We've done it before. Cast Bless on the party. Let's go ahead and hit this guy with a nice ice ball. There we go. I see a switch. Do you see it? We found it. The treasure. This chest, property of Captain J.R. and Company. May a curse be upon ye. There's a small foothold which leads down the face of the mountain. I'm going to remain here where it's safe. We are going to open this chest. No trap. Really. I'm going to knock it just in case. Chest did not open. Chest was not trapped. A little note reads as follows. Thanks for the info, Queequeg. Oh, great. So we told Queequeg where the chest was going to be. He's gotten here first. Please keep this gift as a token of my appreciation and gratitude. I found bauble and trinkets. Well, at least he left us something, right? There's a small foothold. Well, so that was the treasure. And I slipped and fell again. Alright. So before we do anything else, let's save. Let's rest up, do some big healing here. Because now we have to get back down the mountain. And I remember the Toll Troll from last time. What I don't remember is what we did with him. I don't think we fought him. But I never did complete wherever that was. We didn't deal with him. Let's cast some big healing spells here. Just doing our heal up routine. Make sure everybody's topped off here. Let's save and let's rest a couple more times to recover those magic points. And let's top off Kyler and then we're ready to move on. There we go. Slipped and fell yet again. Fantastic. Love that. All right. I can climb up, but these guys are having trouble climbing down. Okay. Let's move out of the area. We'll rest up again. This right here. I need to explore this right here. Just burning hit points with this mountain climbing. Got some clouds here. Back up. Let's see. Breathe on them. Bless the party. I think Danny's going to hit these guys with a fireball, which will try to burn through these real quick. All right. So no more mountain climbing. At least unless we find another facing to explore. Let's burn through these jellyfish. Oh, these are tough. There we go. Come on, there we go. Got poison, really? I do think we finally have a cure poisoned. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. But it was not enough to heal Claire. So let's do this instead. And I heal Claire up and we'll rest through the poison. There we go. Okay. So trying to remember where the Toll Troll was. Let me look, because it's been a long time since we were here. Quite a long time, actually. Maybe we did deal with him. I can't recall. I don't see any references to him here in the official hint guide. But there is another facing of the mountain here that we've not checked out. Maybe we'll do that. And then we will call the mountain complete, I suppose. Was this the entrance? Because one of these passages you can only get through by going through the dark. I think this might have been it. Was this it? No, this is not it. It's one more level down. Okay, so going off memory here. There we go. Oh, I think I went the wrong way, actually. That was almost impressive, right? We keep turning back to this all too frequently. Completely lost in the dark now. Okay, let me get my bearings. There's only so many places I could be in. And we've lost audio. Fantastic. I think I overloaded it. All right. Let's figure this out. Oh, did we actually lock the game up? I think maybe we have. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick break while I restart the game, and we'll reload from the last save, and we'll check out this last facet of the mountain before we move on. Bear with me, give me 5, and we'll be right back. Now, as usual, anytime I step away, always have to reset my auto map. So, took a quick break, reloaded the save, and now we're going to try that again. Just clearing in the spots in the map that we haven't touched. Is there anything here? No. Okay. So back to the mines. And I could trace the path out, because I'm trying to remember exactly how to get back down to here. So let's look at it. I remember it's a weird way to get back. I had it figured out last night. So, back into the dark here, and I think this is part of the way. I'm referring to my paper maps here just because, for the sake of simplicity. So went down to I. Yeah, this is the right way. So straight, hit a wall, take a left, go north, take a long trek to the west, south. We have an encounter. Let's swing through this real quick. Knock these slimes out and get along with our day. There we go. Right, south, and we should hit the door right about here. Oops. Yeah, I know right where we're at now. And here's our path right here. This brings us to the southernmost part of the mountain, which let's go ahead and take a moment to save. And let's rest up before we proceed, because there is a part of the mountain just to the west and the north that we've not explored yet. Of course, who's awake? Claire is the only one awake. So let's back up. Claire is going to try to use a mental attack at max level on the minor giant. Didn't do much. But Trevi is awake now. I'm just going to chip away at him until the party wakes up. Alright, Sato's going to breathe. Lulu's going to use the Angel's Tongue. Alright, that took care of him. I don't need the fur legging, but thank you. And let's go ahead and get some heals going with magic. And then we'll rest. Can I get one more rest in without being interrupted, please? Please and thank you. Perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop our spells. Got an armor plate. Do an enchanted blade. Danny's going to do a detect secret. And we'll do a direction. Don't really need it with the auto map, but it does help when we get into the dark spots sometimes. So I'm just watching the spots we've not been to. I see one coming up here to the north. Here we are. Nothing there. Okay. So maybe we have climbed every facet of the mountain here. Yeah, okay, so I guess I've been to all sides at this point. Oh, look at that. That was careless on my part. We stepped off the mountain and fell to our death. Good thing we saved. So, this spot here looks interesting. I just want to see what it is. We've been here for so long. It's just a block. We've been here so long that some of this that we've already explored, I've forgotten about a lot of it. I sure wish my memory was better and I could remember what we found out about the Toll Troll, because I remember encountering him early on. And the more I think about it, maybe we did defeat him. I'm ready to bring these guys to a quick end. So let's ice ball them. Ha ha ha. Can we get through it without Lulu dying? Yes, we can. Okay, so with the treasure now in hand, and seemingly nothing else to do here in the mountain, I'm feeling pretty confident in saying that we're done with the mountain. We found the treasure, which I'm curious to know what might have been in the chest had we not told Queequeg where it was. But that's neither here nor there at this point. I feel confident that we're done here, and we can now move on to the pyramid, which is where we ended things last night. So I feel like what we're going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Off camera, I may heal up, may make our way back to the pyramid. That way we save a little backtracking for people who watch the replay. Consider this to be a bit of a bonus stream, a bonus daytime stream here where we tied up some loose ends. And then tonight, I'll resume stream as normal, but we'll jump right into the pyramid and explore this whole new area. And I think that's how we're going to handle it from here. So thanks for tuning in for this little bonus daytime stream. And I will be back tonight with a regular stream, and we should have some fun. Thanks again for watching. Jeff, thanks for tuning in. Nice to meet you. And I hope everybody has a good rest of the day.